Blessed day, grateful God family. Welcome into Fun Fact Friday. Truly excited about the country. I'm speaking about fun facts on today. Definitely a one of a kind place. Any place is, but definitely a lot of history between our country and this country. But just a unique place overall. A place that used to be at the top of the world and gradually had to, I guess kind of take a seat back, not to be the front runner of power in the world, but still have a big influence in the world. And I'm excited to be able to come and speak to you all about the country of Japan today. But before I get into that, I'm going to get directly to the daily verse. Daily verse for the day of April 12th, 2024. The rise from the book of Job, chapter 7, verse 16, and it states as follows. I loathe my life. I do not want to go on living. Leave me alone, for my days are like a breath. Amen. And again, it's from the book of Job, chapter 7, verse 16. And I advise, and I would definitely individuals, to go check out the book of Job. Definitely a powerful story, man, about how you can be so down and so out of it, but still have faith to come through, and Jehovah sees that, and He has power over y'all. So I would definitely recommend that y'all would go check out that book, and then go from there, really. So, and I'm getting information from roughguides.com. Again, roughguides.com, and I will have this article in the description of the episode. I have the link so y'all can come check it out for yourself, and I'm getting directly into it. So again, shout out to Japan for y'all love and support. I'm definitely looking forward to being able to come be a part of that country again, to see that culture, and to really experience, Japan for myself, daytime, nighttime, just really get around the city, get around the country, and explore. Because I had the opportunity to be a part of the Japan culture for one night, like a day and a night type of thing, and I really appreciated that. I really appreciated that moment, being able to see that, and it really kind of started off being rocky of a way that. One moment, y'all. What's up, y'all? What's up, man? You good? You good? And it really started off from like a moment where, I wasn't even expecting to be there. Like the backstory of how I got to Japan was, so I was leaving Korea. My first ever duty station when I was in the Army, and in the Garrison Army was I was in Korea, South Korea, and I was leaving. I had finally did my year tour over there type stuff, and we were leaving. I left on a military flight, so we had left Korea, and we ended up landing in Japan. Landing in the Air Force Base in Japan during the daytime. We had like an hour layover, so I didn't really consider it. I was like, oh, I'm in Japan, but I'm like, I'm on a base. Like I didn't get to visit the country, see anything like that, and it was cool just to have that experience. Like, oh, I have been here, but I didn't get to come explore it. So, long story short, we leave the Air Force Base in Japan, headed to Seattle. Well, we didn't have clearance to land in Seattle from the air traffic control. So we were like in the air for like 4 hours, just circling, like basically, flying in circles, waiting for clearance. But by the time they got clearance, they would have had to land, refuel, and all that type of stuff. So they kind of just rescheduled our flight. So I lost a day of leave. But the upside was they set us up in a hotel on the economy. That's what they call it. So if you're not on base, you go to the economy. So I had a chance to go to Japan. I rode, I got to get on a public bus, or like a bus that the military had got for us. So I got to see how they drove in Japan, how their cars is set up. So that was all, it was like so dope. I got to go to a 7-Eleven, use yen. I had, I bought some stuff in there. I got to see there, they had squid and stuff like that in the store. It was just so different, man. It was like such a different culture. And even a big culture for me being in Korea to going south to go to Japan, or where, wherever it was to go to Japan. And it was just so unique, man. So cool. So I'm definitely looking forward to go, be a part of it again. I partaking in beverages, food, yen, just one of a kind experience. And I'm just looking definitely forward to being able to go there, have my children go experience that culture there, and really, and my wife, my whole family, all of us together. But, to be able to go and see that beautiful country and enjoy the city, the lifestyle, the culture, whatever it is they have to offer in Japan. So I'm excited to go there again and be a part of the economy. So appreciate y'all love and support once again. Y'all be blessed. And again, getting directly into it, roughguides.com has the following information about fun facts for Japan. And the first fun fact is Japan is home to the world's oldest company. Kongo Gumi is the oldest operating business in the world, established in 578. It specializes in the construction of temples and shrines. Japan has the 11th largest population in the world. An estimated 126 million people live in Japan. Since 2011, Japan's population has been noticeably declining, mostly due to low birth rates. Some say it's due to expensive childcare and the difficulty of finding well-paying jobs. So even y'all been declining population since 2011. Y'all still the 11th largest population in the world. I think that's a good thing. Y'all need to keep. I ain't gonna say not keep having babies, but keep it level for right now. Cause shoot, y'all already number 11 with 126 million people. So, and y'all been. I ain't saying losing people since then, but y'all been declining like the article just said. The Japanese are second only to Hong Kong in life expectancy. So Japan is life expectancy average in Japan is 84 years old. So a pretty good lifestyle, pretty long life to be able to live there. So that's pretty cool. In Japan, there is one vending machine for every 24 people. With 5 million vending machines, Japan has the highest density in the world. Batteries, ramen, sake, and umbrellas, flowers, you name it, and the vending machines probably stock it. Nearly half the zippers worldwide are made in Japan. If you check your zipper, chances are it will say YKK on it, which stands for Yoshida Kogyo Kabushi Ki Kasha, founded in Tokyo in 1934. It is estimated that 7 billion zippers are produced by this manufacturer every year. Japanese melons can cost you over $200. Why are melons in Japan so expensive? These precious fruits play a large role in the country's gift-giving culture. Samurai would offer tangerines or melons to their shogun as a token of appreciation. Japan imports over 80% of Jamaica's annual coffee production. The coffee known as Blue Mountain, grown in Jamaica's namesake region, is highly sought after. Only grown on small family-run plantations at elevations of over 7,000 feet, this gourmet brew boasts mild flavors and lacks the bitterness found in most coffees. Japan once had the world's largest fish market. Tsuji Fish Market in Tokyo was the largest wholesale fish and seafood market in the world and famous for its tuna auctions. In 2018, a portion of it moved to a new site in Toyosu, where it reopened as Toyosu Market. Japanese cuisine has a meat dish made of horse. Basashi is a popular regional Japanese dish consisting of raw horse meat slices with ginger and onions. That's tickled your taste buds. Find out more and go visit Japan. Facts. In Japanese culture, it is polite to remove your shoes. Entranceways of Japanese houses called jinkin signal where you should take off your shoes with the help of its raised floors. The lower areas indicate where you should remove your shoes, and the raised upper area, often in a different type of flooring, is considered indoor living space. The first geisha in Japan were men. Referred to as takomachi and sometimes known as hukan, male geishas were jesters of sorts. Jiko then transformed into geisha, persons of the arts as we know it today. So they would, like, I guess jesters. Like, I think jesters are like, what are they? I guess actors in a way, type of thing. But they say persons of art, so they could have been like maybe in the dancing performance type of thing. That's who they are. I that's what I get when I hear gestures. So yeah, like right now they have a picture of them with the heavy makeup face, the white makeup, dark red lipsticks, different color type of fabrics and things of that nature with big red umbrellas. So they're like people who stand out and maybe like a culture or a vibe or a style that was adopted in Japan type of thing. So when eating in Japan, slurping your noodles is not rude. It's quite the opposite. Slurping loudly in Japan is considered evidence of enjoying your meal. It is also said to add flavor to the noodles. Solo dining is coming in Japan. Hailed as the solo dining capital of the world, Japan's shrinking population combined with an increase of single-person households has meant requesting a table for one quite the norm. Prefer to share some scrumptious food with good company? I guess not in Japan. Over 80% of land in Japan is mountainous. This hilly terrain includes over 100 active volcanoes, making up roughly 10% of all active volcanoes in the world. The landscape makes for excellent skiing and wandering. For trekking up Mount Fuji, it is super friendly, while Fiji Lake Hotel is a stylish lakeside accommodation that dates back to the 1930s. And another short story also, I had an opportunity to see Mount Fuji, one of the most beautiful sights I've ever seen in my life. I'm pretty sure Mount Fuji is always capped with that nice ice, white, snowy peak type of thing. But when I was traveling from Japan the next day, it was the daytime. We finally got on our flight, headed to Seattle. My seatmate on the plane actually woke me up, and he was like, "Hey man, we're going past the mountain," and I thanked him for waking me up right there. I thank Jehovah waking me up at that time and putting it in the spirit of that gentleman to wake me up to hey, notice this beautiful sight that Jehovah made. And it truly was so beautiful, man, so magnificent. And I actually want to try to recreate that moment. I want my daughters to see Mount Fuji floating, flying past the beauty of that creation and how beautiful it looked. It was just so awesome, man. And I took a picture of it, and the picture could never amount to what I seen with my own eyes. It was just so beautiful, man. So it's definitely a country that I look forward to going back to see with my family in the future. So again, y'all can get this information from roughguides.com. Again, roughguides.com. And I will have that article in the description of the episode. And again, shout out to Japan. Appreciate y'all love and support. I look forward to seeing more support from all around the world. And I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Have a blessed day. And until next time, peace.